Hello. Hello, what's up, everybody? I'm doing good today, Mr. Kent. How you? I got a real serious topic I want to jump on today, man. I need everybody's opinion on this. I made a statement on it, and somebody came at me like I was wrong. I need to know if I'm wrong or not. Today and I don't even usually do this. I don't, because if that was the case, I would have been interviewed the person that I'm talking about, or tried to interview the person. My thing is, I never liked this lady attitude, and I was never going to get her the platform on my platform, the opportunity to swindle and scam people on my platform. I was never going to do it. I want to talk about Amber today. If you notice, I didn't put her in the, she's not in the description or the title. That means I don't want no views from her. I don't need none of her views that she gonna have come in. That's one thing I made sure I didn't do when I started doing Kensington videos. Once I found out about that lady, you know, which she was and how she is, I stayed away from her. It would have been easy for me to go give her $20 like everybody else to interview her. But her type, I do not get along with her type. I don't get along with somebody that use people all day. I mean, it's not her fault that the people so gullible that she just get over on them. It's not her fault, but at the same time, I can't deal with people like that, man. I'm a different type of person. I'm not the gullible, you gonna shoot anything at me, I'ma feel sorry for you and give you my whole life savings. I'm not that person. I'm the one that deals with reality. I deals with what is really going on. I don't let nobody make excuses for nobody else for what they're doing, none of that. You can't blame your mom, what they did when you was young, your dad, none of that. Circumstances, no, none of that. None of that gets by me, because I saw it. My mom was a crack addict. My mom still is a crack addict. But I'm not going to use none of that. I'm not going to use none of that to say, yeah, I'm like this, because nah. Once you get a certain age, you're supposed to understand reality and what's going on out here. And it get to the point where you can't use excuses, because you know, or at least you should know. Now, if you really have a mental problem, that's something else. Hello, what's up, Super Spy? All right, so what I want to talk about today is a comment Mile from AML Films interviewed Amber, right? Hey, really cool, what's up? Mile from AML Films interviewed Amber. I don't know what day it was, but I saw the interview today and say it was out for a day. Somebody said something in the comments section that caught my attention. Somebody said something that I'm saying this right now, I don't know if it's true. I'm not putting it out there to say it's, what I'm saying is someone said that she had HIV. And at the same time, while they saying that, they're saying she's going out there tricking, selling herself. I think she toxic too, but if I wouldn't have saw what I saw in the comment, wouldn't even be speaking on it. But this is something else. In the comment, somebody said she had HIV. Somebody asked her where she heard that at. They said they heard it on Jeff channel. Somebody else mentioned it on the channel. It wasn't Jeff that said it. They came back and said it wasn't Jeff that said it. Somebody said it in the comment. I don't know if it's real, But this is what my question is. Right, hearsay. But this is what my question is. If it really is real, don't the public deserve to know that? If it's real, do the public deserve to know that or not? Because someone said it's her business, that don't deserve to be on social media, anything like that. Well, I feel as though if she knows she has HIV and she's out there selling herself, shouldn't everybody know that? Who's to say? I mean, you get some guys that do dumb stuff. That's stupid. They do it with nothing on. They still should know. Most of the, I'm almost sure if somebody say if she say I got it, most people gonna be like, I'm cool, I'm all right. I need the answer to that. What do y'all think about that, man? Right, I get that. But my thing is, what if she really, and how would we find out if she really do have it though? But what if she do have HIV and she's going out there tricking guys like that? Like, do they supposed, I think they should know. I don't know how they would find this information out, but I really think they should know. Just as famous as she is for being down there and on this YouTube, I think that should be out there. She keep talking about her cash cows and all these people doing for her. Is she giving these people a disease that they can't get rid of? Then I would please somebody go check this in that last interview. Somebody go look at what the lady said to me. She gonna tell me like, it's like, I got a problem. She almost made it seem like I'm wrong for caring about the guys that she might be giving the HIV to. She said, you worrying about guys. The way she said it was like, because they're out there tricking, they're paying her money, and she's on drugs, that is what it is. If they get it, they get it. It's their fault. Please, somebody. I need some insight on that. I want comments on that. I'm not just saying it just to say it. I think it's real unfair for that lady to have an attitude about it. It's almost like she's giving her I mean, like condoning what she doing. All right, but see, that's one thing. That's one thing to think if they have it or not. I don't even have a clue or thought if they do or not. But my thing is, if this woman who's so famous that everybody want to interview and everybody want to come see, if she has HIV and she's spreading it, people should know that. Am I right or wrong? I just want to make sure I'm not, because the lady said her medical situation should not be broadcasted on social media. If addiction is a disease, how is her medical situation not already being broadcast on social media? Or only certain things could be spoke about? Because now this is another thing. If she do have it and she give it to somebody, we all know what most people gonna do if they find out the person that gave it to them. We know that. We know, like I hear it all the time. If this person give me that and give me that, I'm doing this and doing that to them. I just want to know if I'm wrong or not. Should that information be out there if she HIV? That's it. That's my topic. I feel as though it should. I know a lot of people gonna feel as though it's not, but why not? Why not? I mean, I thought that was the case. I thought if somebody had it, right? It should be put out there. Like, you can't go mess around with a person in any type of way and not tell them you have it, even if they are being protected. I think that should still be disclosed. Huh? So you telling me she could just go ahead and do that and just give it? I don't think that's right. I don't think that's, now I'm gonna have to legally look it up because you said she got the right to not disclose that. I don't think that's true. If you saying legally, that's one thing. But if you saying, you know, if she don't want to, she don't want to, that's a whole different thing. Wow, that's crazy, man. Now I know what you, when you say that, I know about the whole, now that's something else when you say the whole medical thing, and you right. You absolutely right, Mr. Ken, when you say that. That's why I said, that's why I asked. Somebody might say something that really makes sense, and I wasn't even thinking about the whole, you know, the health, and you can't just put people in, I get it. But that's crazy though, man. But so, I don't, but ain't that, I thought that was a charge or something. I thought that if you give somebody that, knowing you got it, maybe I might be wrong, but I thought if you give somebody HIV knowing you got it, that's some type of charge or something. Hello? Am I wrong? I might be wrong. I might be wrong. Yeah, it is nice out here today. Right. But that's the thing. If that's the case, why wouldn't it be a way to prevent it by letting somebody know beforehand? That's messed up. If that's the case, that's sad. That's a sad situation, man. Really. But I do understand the whole what is it? Confidentiality thing with the medical records. Soon as you said that, Mr. Ken, it came back to me. You can't just go tell people medical information like that. Absolutely right. And maybe that's what the lady meant and what she was going by when she said what she said. I thought I heard that. I wasn't 100% sure on that, but I guess I did hear that. I knew it was some type of something. But it's just messed up if that's the case, man. It's a real messed up case, man. If she got it and she's still messing around with people like that and not saying nothing, that's sad. That's sad. That's like crazy. Somebody will go do something to her. That's sad, man. Somebody would really do something to that lady if they found out that, I'm telling you, or they'd go, this be the stuff that has somebody, and I might have saw this on TV or something, that's what I'm saying it, but I'm almost sure I saw on a TV show or something, somebody gave somebody that, and next thing you know, he turned it to a cereal, and everybody who was out there was getting it. He couldn't even find the person that did it, but everybody who out there on the strip like that, they gonna get it. Anybody he come across. And that's messed up. Wow. The whole situation with her sad though, man. Sad. I just know her type, man. I can't waste too much time trying and wasting my time and money and your attitude towards the whole situation. I care more than you. I can't do that. I can't. Like, I be having too much stuff going on in my life to put all that much time into you, and you did with the attitude you putting out. It's crazy. You worrying about clothes, name brand clothes, and your condition, like that just don't make no sense, man. It don't make no sense. Then I don't know if she have a mental problem or not, because if not, why would she go on the live and tell people that she sell the clothes that they give her. Yeah, I sell the clothes and do, like, she being honest, but she not making sense because you still trying to get people to send you stuff. Why would you put that out there and say stuff like that if you still want people to give you stuff? Like I said, from day one, when I first realized she was who she was, right. Thank you, Ken. Mr. Ken, this is my point. That's all I'm saying. It need to be something like that. It need to be. It got to be something like that. Okay. Right. Right. Thank you. And not just that because she's in an active in addiction, she already done showed. You can't just be, what you saying is basically anyone who's active in an active addiction, right? They can't be trusted. But she already put it out there that she can't be trusted. She showed that she can't be trusted, not just because she's addicted, but because she already showed that she can't be trusted. She already showed her actions. It been there. It's just sad, man. The whole situation to me is sad. And then I don't like that the woman, she made it seem like basically forget the guys that's trying to buy out there. They ain't nobody. And then I took it as like some feminist stuff. That's how I took it. The way she said, you worrying about men out there buying from these women, like, so it's just like, forget him. Forget the men that might end up catching it and somebody else said this and end up taking it home and now the innocent person got it. Forget them. Sad, man. Sad. Sad. I can't say it enough, man. Can't. It's like a whole money thing to a certain extent. I get it. She playing two channels against each other. That's sad. And it's messed up because they don't even see it. And I know what I see. What I see is both of them using her for views. And when you this what I noticed. When you use somebody, it ain't all, it's, well, not what I noticed, but what I know is when you use somebody, it's not always negative. Just because the word use was used don't mean it's a negative use, because at the same time, if we're using each other, then it's equal. That's what it's like. Like, if I'm getting something from you, you getting something from me, that means nobody being used. We just basically helping each other. Hello, how y'all doing? Sheesh. On my face. Right, and I do too. I feel for it too. I feel for anybody that come across and don't know, you know, the circumstances. I feel for them too. But now I also wanted to mention this. And it's messed up because they not even peeping it, man. It's sad that what she doing, right? They not even looking. I don't even know if they even, she's so manipulative, right? She'll get with Jeff and say something about, unless it's really happening, she'll get with Jeff and say something about Mao. And then when you see Mao doing an interview with her, she's saying something about Jeff. Oh, that's right. I keep forgetting. Super Spy. I'm sorry, bro. I be forgetting. Sorry for your loss. I can't say it enough. Can't say it enough, man. But I don't only feel bad for the addicts. I feel bad for the, everybody who comes across them. Like down there, I don't just feel bad for the addicts. I feel bad for the people that got to get off the train and see it. I feel bad for the people who got to leave their house and just go anywhere and they have to see it. What about them? Do they count? Do they matter at all? They not bothering nobody. They just living. They forced to have to deal with it. The people that live around there, right? Who live around there because they really can't afford to live nowhere else, or because they've been there so long they don't want to go nowhere. What about them? Do we care about them at all? Or is it just about the addict? Oh, who doing what? Who that? Juiced. And you're doing the same thing right now. What's being done right now? Besides me walking down the street. Talking. What am I doing right now? If you're talking about me, you might not. That's why I'm asking. I just, out of nowhere, you're doing the same thing right now. I'm trying to figure that. What that mean? What am I doing? This is my neighborhood right here. What I'm doing? I mean, like I said, you might not be talking about me. So when you say somebody doing the same thing, what's being done? That's the same thing. What are you talking about? Who said somebody was talking about somebody? I'm not, when I said somebody was talking about somebody, I said somebody was playing two different people against each other. That's what I said. I said somebody would go in one crowd and talk about somebody, then go back to another person and that they was just talking about that person with, and talk about them with that person. That's what I said. Right, definitely they families. And every time, see, I keep forgetting, you know, Super Spy, definitely the family. Absolutely. So you turning into something else. Yes, I am. But I'm not talking about her to go play or nothing like that. I'm not going to go to the next person and make the next person feel like they good by talking about her. I'm not playing nobody for the next person. I'm not trying to make nobody feel good talking about them with the next person. I'm not doing that. I'm speaking on a situation, a serious situation. Did you hear the beginning? Did you hear the beginning? See, I'm not with people that just talk just to talk. Absolutely, thank you. I'm talking about it. See, I don't even want to go there. I don't even want it to get that deep with the back and forth with this person. I'm speaking on a situation. That's it. That's it. I'm not going to go back to Mile and say Mile. this is what Jeff said about you. Or Jeff, this is what Miles said about you. I'm not doing that. I'm speaking about one situation. That's it. That's my point, Super Spy. That's part of what I'm saying. I asked a question. I wanted to see what everybody thought about it. That's it. That's it. I'm not like, when I do this the news. Hello, how you doing? Yeah, I am optimistic, but I'm a realist too. I deal with reality. I know the signs when I see them. The signs most likely is going to be a situation. I'm not going to excuse the signs. I know what you mean. They crack me up too. I'm not going to excuse the signs. If I see the signs, I'm not going to be optimistic when I know what's going to happen. Yeah, I ain't. I know. I know what I do. I'm a videographer first. I agree. But do the people still stay? They still out there though. Hey, thank you. Real cool, really cool. I don't mind I don't mind a person not thinking how I think. I understand that happens. Everybody not gonna see everything the same way. What my problem is, while you not seeing it my way, you coming at me in a negative way. That's what would be my problem. Because I'm not going to agree with everybody all the time. I know that. But because I don't agree with them, I'm not going to start coming at them saying, you stupid because you don't agree with me, you dummy. No, I'm not doing none of that. I feel like this person, right? Because you said that, you're absolutely right. I feel like this person coming at me. People crack, what that's supposed to mean? People crack you up, Master William? What that's supposed to mean? This is what I'm saying, like, because you don't agree with what I'm saying, or I don't agree with what you're saying, but I'm not coming at you. I like when I talk, I like to be direct. I don't like to play around and, you know. But guess what, Mr. Kent? Some people don't like you to keep it real. You're automatically a bad person when you keep it real. When you keep it real, you looked at like as being insensitive. Even though it's real, it's insensitive. I'm not going to talk down on nobody or, you know, make nobody feel bad, but I'm gonna call it what I see. That's what I was raised up with. Not sugarcoating it. I was raised to call a spade a spade. That's it. I'm not gonna make nothing up. I'm gonna make it say exactly what it is. Thank you, I appreciate it, and I am doing good. Oh man, not too much, man. Just a whole lot of relaxing and trying to stay out of trouble and keep on moving and pushing on and creating this content for the world in the future, for the people who not even here yet. You're not gonna hear no fake stuff come from me. You're not gonna hear no sugarcoating and saying it in a way to make everybody feel good. No, I'm gonna tell you how it is. I'm gonna just say it. I'm not trying to make nobody feel bad, but the facts is the facts. And my original point, this is what I started out saying for those who wasn't here in the beginning. If someone has HIV, I feel like they should let people know before they have sex with them. I don't care if they have a condom or not. No, it's okay. I just walked from Kensington. And right now I'm in my neighborhood, which is North Philadelphia. This is Germantown, 10th and Germantown, exactly where I'm at. If you look on the map, you'll see how the train, how the trolley or the block turn, go to the left, right, and then you got Germantown that keep going straight. And I just so happen to set right here on the corner. Yeah, I said I'm right here just relaxing. Yeah, I just came, got finished walking through there. I don't go live through there because it's too much. Nobody don't feel like all the hassle and the extra stuff. What's that? And nah, I keep my little camera and that's that. I shoot with my Osmo Pocket 2 and that's pre-recorded. And then once I'm done, I do my North Philly walk live. But I just started a new thing that I'm gonna call it Talk That Talk. And when we talk that talk, we're gonna start having subjects and stuff to talk about. We're gonna go across the street in a little bit. Yeah, let's go see what's across the street. This is called Eli Effect. What they do is this is art. That's what they do. They make lots and they do little artwork like this. Yeah, that's what they are. All this is art. From that organization right here, they're in this building. Matter of fact, one of my sons working here. I forgot what he said he'd do, but look, they got Narcotics Anonymous in there. Attention, Narcotics Anonymous family. Please go to the Civic Power Studio. We are transforming the space to honor its legacy of community, creativity, and entrepreneurship. You can find us at the Civic Power Studio, wherever that's at. I don't even see the address for the Civic Power Studio. They got the phone number though. Oh, Alder Street. Oh, well, it should be somewhere around here, 2516 Alder Street. Right, it do. I could tell. I could see why it looked like it from across the street. Alder Street. So is that this block? Yeah, that's this block. I never knew that. I never knew. I lived around here my whole life, and I never knew the name of this block. That's crazy. Okay, hello, FPV. Yeah, so let's go ahead and walk down here. We can see a couple of the things they did. Just like a little stage, and this a mural right here. This they work. So this a little stage right here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna sit this down here so y'all can really see. No, y'all can see the stage. Right, that's the work they do. And they say Philadelphia has probably the most murals than any other city. And you got stuff on the other side. You have this stuff right here. Some of it just look like anything sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. But I know it got some type of meaning behind the stuff that they make. Like this nice. Yeah, they got a lot in the city. I had an idea to just go to all the murals in the city and turn that into a series. You got that. You got all this in here. I never saw this on here. This right here, I never saw that. Meditation Park. First time seeing that. That's because this really my first time looking at it as hard as I'm looking at it, because you guys with me. Yeah, I don't know what that rock was supposed to mean though. I flew my drone in here from here during the riots, and I got a video of me standing right here. I got my truck because I was doing paratransit work at the time. I pulled over, came up in here and flew my drone. Now that's the German. I'm gonna show y'all the video one night. That's Germantown Avenue, and you see my drone up there, flying that way. And that's when you see. I don't know if any of you guys remember when I was talking about Shoe Plus. It burnt down. Before it burned down, you see people running in and out of the sneaker store at the time. Yeah, I never knew that was the name of that park. That's my first time. And if I wasn't with y'all, I wouldn't have knew. They go another mural. I wouldn't be surprised if they do. They might. No, because they didn't have too much stuff on it. They only had like one layer. I thought Totem Poles had like 2-3 different parts to it or something. All right, let me see. Our beloved theater director, H. German Wilson. Yeah, definitely the broken glass and pottery. That must be the building right there, the address they was talking about. Go another one. Oh, and they got people in there. I don't want to look in there and show y'all, but they got people in there. I guess they in AA. Yeah. I might come around here one day. I'm gonna come around here one day and probably try to interview some people. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, but that building right there, I didn't want to put you don't see them, but that's the building they in. When I just walked past, it was people in chairs, like they was in class. Yeah, that was probably an NA meeting. Thanks for watching my channel, Noel. I really appreciate that. Yeah, I keep on saying it, man. Every time I come past it, I'm going to get in there. I be doing so much that I really don't be having time, but I'm gonna get in that building. I'm not doing it by myself though. And it's early here right now. It's only 6 o'clock right now. It's not that late. Don't it look late out right now? 6 o'clock is super early in Philly. Super early. I don't know about everywhere else, but in Philly, when you say 6 o'clock, you saying it's early, but when it get this dark, you'll think it's like 11 something. Yeah, I was supposed to upload a video last night. And edit it. I never got a chance to. And I don't have my light on me to chill outside, man. I really need to just go ahead and get my walk on. What's up, kitty? How everybody feeling out there? Where everybody at right now? Like, what city y'all from? Scream some of that out. I love to know that I'm chatting with somebody from England or Australia, California. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's crazy, ain't it? I really used to play in that building though. I played in those buildings as a kid. And what I know, this what I know. I had a video on those buildings one time. Okay, Utah in the house. I shot I don't know if are any of you guys Ireland? See, that's what I'm talking about. That's a distance. Are any of you guys familiar with the Real Philly TV? Any of you guys hear of the Real Philly TV? Anybody? That was me. They shut it down. I had this on here. Okay, VA in the house. I had the abandoned projects on that channel, but it wasn't like what I want to do. I didn't go inside the buildings. I just walked around and then walked through. I want to go in the buildings this time. Yeah, I really want to go in there this time. I don't want to. Okay, countryside in the house. Ohio in the house, south side of Ohio. I love that, y'all. Y'all know how much I can't say it enough. What YouTube is allowing us to do these days with this technology they presented us, I'd never even thought about doing this. As much as I love the world, as much as I love geography, as much as I love geology, like I never even just had a thought in my mind that what if one day they invent something and I could walk down the street and talk to somebody from Youngstown, Ohio. Was who? Are you asking me, Super Spy? Like I never imagined this. This is like some of the craziest technology ever. Too graphic of a video, basically. That's what it was. Too much graphic content. That's all. That's why I say you gotta be careful. You gotta watch out what you put up. You gotta watch what you say. Like you could be walking down the street, somebody could have nothing on, you put that on there, you don't even know. They get you just for that. Boom, channel terminated. Yep. Yeah, I love YouTube. I probably look at you. Matter of fact, not even probably. I look at YouTube more than I do anything else. More than I listen to any other form of entertainment. I do it on YouTube more than anything else. Yeah, that was me, Super Spy. That was me. But what had happened, right before that happened, this channel was an experiment. Did you hear of Kensington Now? Okay. Did you ever hear of Kensington Now? Because what happened was Kensington Now kind of like copied the real Philly in a way, because the same, if you look at the walks, is the same as that channel. Kensington Now did the same thing and followed the format. But this what Kensington Now did, that if I wish you could, I don't know if you could remember my thumbnails. At that time, I had the notion that, okay, I love animals. At that time, I just was under the impression that all channels, all categories, you just want to put up the best thumbnail, the prettiest thumbnail with all the glitter and jazz and all that. But I was wrong. It's different thumbnails for different categories. And what I learned about Kensington thumbnails, you want people falling all over the place when you, or at least people. One of the main things about thumbnails, depending on the category, you want people. They want people in Kensington thumbnails. Because nobody really look for Kensington content. They really don't look for it unless they get into it. They get hooked on it and they start checking on it. But straight out the gate, if you never heard of Kensington, why are you looking for Kensington? And I say that to say, once one of them thumbnails pop up on your home screen of somebody falling all over the place, you gotta see it. Right, I got it from, now this was what I started saying in the beginning. Once I saw Kensington Now, they got 1 million views from a certain thumbnail they put up. They started after the real Philly and blew past the real Philly, doing the same walk. And I'm sitting there just killing my brain like, how are they doing the same thing, but they getting way more views? I was talking to one of my moderators, Miss May. We was talking about it for a while, and we was like studying YouTube for a while, going back and forth. Like, I'm talking about, we talking on the phone, we texting, and like, it was like almost like school. So it was to the point where that's all I was doing mostly. Even while I was working, I had a job at the time. I was just studying YouTube, everything else aside, studying YouTube. So what I learned was, with Kensington videos, if you put the right thumbnail up there, you're gonna get a lot. I don't try to see and then this was what was on my mind. I don't want to put the people on the front of on my thumbnail. I want to put like a pretty, like I'm a videographer, photographer, content creator. So I was putting really pretty thumbnails up there. Like, I'm taking pictures of certain things down there, assuming because this is a nice picture, they gonna click on it because of that. So I'm thinking they gonna watch it because of that, but that wasn't the case. Like I said, when Kensington Now put those videos up with the people all bent over and hunchbacked and, you know, laying and falling all over the place. Right. Now that need to be put out there a lot. That whole situation that happened a couple weeks ago when they beat the guy basically to death. I wish I would have had, this what I feel, the way they did that. Right, it is, you absolutely right. HPV, faces is good for the algorithm. They already did tests on that, where the clearer you can see a face, the more likely a person gonna hit that like button, or they gonna hit that thumbnail. Right, on exactly. You right, FPV. That's how it go. But what I learned, once again, what I learned with them Kensington videos, it don't even matter what the title is sometimes. If you got the right thumbnail, you could, and this how I learned it. Kensington Now was putting the same, they was putting the same title up on all their videos. When I tell you I was studying their videos, I was studying their videos. Yeah, it was, I learned that. Kensington Now, when they came out, I learned a lot from them. They made me do a lot of studying because I was really trying to figure out why, like not just that they just started they actually just started their channel at the time. Now, this is the sad part. I don't even see them. I don't know where they at. Another thing that I learned, and which might make me start another channel. Another thing that I learned, 100% right. I agree, Mr. Ken. They not. It's just like, you know how it go. They make the other cops look bad though. And when the whole I can't even remember his name right now. When the situation happened, when they was doing the riots and all that, the last time a cop killed somebody. What it was is at that time, you got all these cops doing this stuff, but no, the good cops, how are you a good cop if this bad cop do something and you don't say nothing? That takes away from your goodness. You're not a good cop no more. You might not be the one that's doing a hitting and the planting drugs on and taking money and all that, but if you see all that and you don't say nothing, you automatically a part of the problem. No, I'm gonna come on your channel. I'm gonna check your channel out and tell you about your thumbnails. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna check y'all. I'm gonna look at both of y'all channels and try to come up with thumbnails for y'all. I would have to, because this is the thing. Once again, different categories or niches, you will put up different thumbnails. You absolutely right. Watching the watches. You absolutely right. And that's what the problem was at that time. Like, you could be the best person in the world, but how good of a person are you if you watch somebody do something negative and you don't speak up? You just allow it, that, especially the stuff that they have been watching happen. You watch a person take a person's whole life, send them to jail for all that time, and you know what that cop did. You know that cop initiated it. You know that cop did bad policing. You know that cop wasn't supposed to go in that car. You know it was an illegal search and seizure that they did. But what you say? Nothing. You're a bad cop. That's what I saw. That's how, at that, when all that happened and that whole thing was going down, that's what I saw. I saw a good cop automatically a bad cop because they ain't say nothing. All right, the streets, only the people in the streets supposed to snitch on each other, huh? It's bad, but the cops, they supposed to stay secret and don't say nothing about what each other doing. Well, how is that fair? You want to lock somebody up and make them tell on their whole everything. You want them to tell on everybody moving, everybody who had a little part in it. But the cops could do everything and watch the other cops do it, and they cool, huh? That ain't cool. Yeah? You right, but this the thing. This the only reason why I didn't do the Kensington Deli merch. This the only reason why. Because everybody not gonna gravitate to it. So the merch that I made was merch that everybody can, that it will, a merch that will apply to everybody. That's why I did the work for it merch. I wanted it to revolve around working and getting up and doing your thing. It's in the description. Yeah, the work for it merch is in the description. I even got it on. I don't got my light with me. I'll get in the light so you can see it though. Yeah, I got it on. Work for it. Yeah, so yeah, it's not fair, man. It's funny how cops or the law try to, it's just crazy. They lock somebody up. Like really on some real stuff right now. And a lot of y'all ain't here. A lot of y'all don't know nothing about this. Right now, at this moment, from me living in Kensington in 2004, I came home in 2004 and got locked up in 2006, right? Went to jail, did my time, came home, did something, got locked up for something else. When I come home this time, I've been home for about 5-6 years now. About 2 years ago, I got a letter from the Public Defenders Association telling me that those cops that locked me up, they was corrupt cops. They got locked up. And if y'all see their whole case, what they was doing to people, or what they was alleged to have been doing, no, what they was doing to people because they did it to me. Let's just be all the way real. So what happened right now at this moment, I have a federal case on the police officers. I don't do too much talking about it. After we get finished saying it right now, you're not going to hear me talking about it every day or nothing. I just want to say that. So I did years in prison. I got a false imprisonment case on these police officers for at least 5 years of imprisonment. Parole, coming back out, doing other time, and all that stemming from that false arrest. All that stemming from those police officers who was robbing people, who was having people out there selling drugs, who was planting drugs, who was stealing drugs, who was doing everything under the sun that was what the criminals was doing. The crazy part about it, they went to trial and beat it though. That's the crazy part. They was accused of doing all that stuff, which they did a lot of it. I know, I'm proof of it. I said it when I got arrested, but they ain't want to hear that. They ain't want to hear none of that. They ain't want to hear my money that I had was missing. They ain't want to hear none of that. They ain't want to hear none of that. But guess what happened when they told me all that stuff, when they told me I could come get my money now? I went and got some money. I went and got some other things that they took from me. Yeah, I got some other things that they took from me. And it was just a lot, man. I immediately got off parole because of that. I still had at least a year or two of parole. Because they took that case back and expunged that off my case, I ended up having, my parole was automatically stopped. Yup. So that was a good thing. When that came back, I was happy at that. Had no clue this was going on. Out of nowhere, it popped up. Just so happened, the lawyer, he called me a couple days, well, he texted me a couple days ago, because when you gotta remember, when it first happened, when they first contacted me, it just, those cases take a long time period. But then COVID came about. So it pushed it all the way back. So now what he just now contacted me and told me was they haven't heard anything since. Nothing new. So yeah, I used to be down Kensington. I was down Kensington for a while. I lived down Kensington. Lived down Kensington from 2005 to 2006. And it wasn't even that long. Then when I came home, I lived down, and I was on Stoughton Street at the time. Then when I came home, I was on Monmouth Street, which is the same block that Prevention Point is on. But 2 blocks down, not the exact 100 where Prevention Point is at, 2 blocks down, which might have been the 1900 block or the 1600 block of Monmouth Street. Yeah, they always doing something. They think they can do whatever they want to people. They think they're above the law because they are the law. And it's not cool. It's not cool for them to do what they be doing. I know, I saw it in action. I saw the corrupt police in action. It is so early, man. I can't believe it. All right, so this is what I'm going to do since it's so early. I'm going to get in, and I'm going to eat first. And then I'm going straight to the lab. I want to show y'all matter of fact, I want to show y'all the video I shot. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go live and show y'all the video I shot yesterday and the video I just shot. But when I'm going to start doing, I don't know if I said this or not, I'm going to start doing half and half. I'm going to put everything for members only. The whole video going to be for members only, and half of it is going to be for all the other subscribers, everybody who's subscribed. That's how we're going to start doing it. The lives, like in the inside, we're going to do them live, but after a day or two, we're going to make them for, especially when I'm on the screen in there. We're going to leave that up for a day or two, and then we're going to change it over to for members only. And I'm going to start putting a lot more members only content up. I'm going to start putting all the stuff I shot up. Everything going to start going up. Yeah, so it's so nice out here today, man. That's crazy. It was not cold. I came outside like it was cold, though. I was prepared for it to be cold. I'll be glad when they finish this. Yeah, I was prepared for it to be cold, though. And I'll be glad when they finish this park. This is what I used to love. I don't know if y'all ever saw, what was the name of the show? The Early Bird Gets the Worm. I was out here every morning and started my day right here every morning last winter. Early Bird Gets the Worm morning show. Early Bird Gets the Worm morning show. Every morning, starting out here. I do a nice walk, go through Temple, all that stuff. I almost want to go through Temple right now. How much juice I got? That ain't bad. I'm thinking about it. No, I'm gonna go in there and go live in the crib. Show y'all some of the video. That's what I'm gonna do. So thank everybody. I appreciate all y'all for stopping in tonight or this evening. But I'm gonna go ahead and tap out for at least an hour. I said that last night, but I'm definitely right. That was my baby. I was in love. That was my first love when it came to this YouTube stuff. I started to love that more than everything. Yes, sir. All right, Mr. Ken. Thank you for being here. I definitely appreciate you. Every time you tap in. I know you got your bell on. That's how you tap in, like you got your bell on, Mr. Ken. I know you got that bell on. If y'all want to catch these lives, y'all gotta turn y'all bell on. Like Mr. Ken. Yes, appreciate everybody for coming for the last time. Peace.